We all know that Bruce Wayne is Batman, but as much as he can be prepared against everything, Bruce is a human, and he ages like everyone else. In response to this, in the future, Bruce found a substitute, Terry McGinnis, the Batman Beyond. Stay until the end of the video to stay updated on the character's story, from his origin to the present day. Who is the Batman Beyond? Terry McGinnis is a superhero who replaced Bruce Wayne as Batman, the protector of Gotham City. Terry, in his childhood, despite being a good kid, frequently got into fights due to his temper. He had been a member of a street gang and, at 14, had encounters with the Gotham City Police Department when his parents were divorcing, even being imprisoned for 3 months at the Gotham City Juvenile Detention Center. In his adolescence, he only cared about having fun. He studied at Hamilton Hill High School and was involved in a romantic relationship with Dana Tan. Around the age of 16, he developed a different sense of justice and despised the Joker's origin. One night, he left without his father's permission, Warren McGinnis, after an argument. He was with his girlfriend and was forced to flee from the Jokers, a local gang based on followers of the late Joker. By chance, he was helped by Bruce Wayne, who defended him from the gang. He helped Wayne return to his mansion. By chance, he discovered the Batcave and deduced that Wayne was the retired Batman. Later, he learned about his father's death. Discontented, he moved in with his mother and brother. He discovered illicit actions that Derek Powers was carrying out in Wayne's company, Wayne Powers, formerly Wayne Enterprises. He showed them to Wayne, who deduced that Powers was using his company to create nerve gas. McGinnis stole the Batman suit to investigate Powers, and after returning the suit to the Batcave, he was personally invited by Wayne to be his assistant and ally, clearly referring to Batman's identity. From this moment on, Wayne became McGinnis's mentor, who adopted the identity of Batman. The Batcave became fully active again, and McGinnis slowly gained access to the equipment that Bruce Wayne had. Justice League. Subsequently, McGinnis became a more mature and experienced Batman, becoming a member of the Justice League Unlimited, alongside other superheroes. Among the League members are Superman, Barda, Hawkman, Cairo, the Green Lantern, as well as Aquagirl, a heroine from Atlantis. Before we continue, if you are a fan of Batman Beyond, leave your bat like on the video and your bat subscription here on the channel. The new Batman soon develops his own gallery of villains, with new villains, such as the unscrupulous businessman Derek Powers, who later becomes Blight, a metahuman emitting radiation, the seductive shapeshifter Inc., the hypnotist Spellbinder, the sonic arm Shriek, the deadly assassin Karari, the crazed terrorist Mad Stan, the cybernetically enhanced African hunter Stalker, the psychokinetic nerd Willy Watt, and a new version of the Royal Flush Gang, as well as some of Batman's original enemies, a rejuvenated Mr. Freeze, Jackson Chapel, who becomes the new Bane after using a new version of Venom in his body, the long-lived Ra's al Ghul, and somewhat inevitably, the Joker himself. Animation. Batman Beyond originally appeared in the animated series of the same name that aired between 1999 and 2001. The series resulted in 52 episodes and a film serving as a rehearsal for the Justice League animated series. The show features a reclusive Bruce Wayne who has long retired as Batman. But Gotham still needs a Batman, so who takes the cowl, which no longer has a cape, is Terry McGinnis, a rude boy who breaks into Wayne Manor. His determination and willingness to solve problems make Bruce want to train him. The Return of the Joker. The animated series spawned a film called Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, where the villain is reborn in the body of Tim Drake. This film reveals the reason Terry chose to become Batman after avenging his father's death. He claims it is his way of redeeming himself for his previous actions, allowing him to see a decent person when he looks at himself in the mirror. However, after Terry thwarts the Joker's plan, Bruce tells him that it's not being Batman that makes him a good person, but the opposite. It was the first time Bruce admitted liking Terry as a hero. Comics. The success of Batman Beyond was so great that it was adapted into comics in a series set in the same universe as the animation. With the New 52, Batman Beyond became a more active character in the DC universe, through the Future's End series, having a solo title that extended into the Rebirth period. In Batman Beyond, The White Knight, we see a mix of what the Batman Beyond animated series was, with what had been done so far in this universe created by Sean Murphy. Terry is Batman in the story but ends up allying with Derek Powers after being influenced by him. Bruce is old and trapped, as a consequence of the events in the previous comics. The story focuses on Bruce being the protagonist and understanding his role, that Gotham needs Batman, and the whole plot leads to Batman Bruce and Batman Terry meeting. Suit. Terry's suit is different from all previous ones. It functions as a kind of organic armor for the wearer, granting super strength, direct communication, the ability to fly, and protection against bullets, in addition to the various gadgets invented by Bruce over the years. Abilities. From being a delinquent to becoming Batman, Terry has proven to be an exceptional fighter, especially after the training he received from Bruce. His fighting style is different from the original Batman. Terry doesn't cling to traditional combat and uses dirty tricks when necessary. Terry has defeated much stronger enemies and in greater numbers due to his perfect physical condition. He has an unparalleled intellect, as he was trained to be a detective by Bruce and learned to mix chemicals and herbs to heal himself. Later, Terry manages to surpass Bruce himself, even defeating the Joker with mind games, without the need for physical combat, something the old Batman never achieved. Participation in other animations. Static Shock. When Static Shock is sent 40 years into the future, he is forced to work with Terry and Bruce to rescue future Static Shock from the Cobra organization. Initially, Terry is reluctant to work with Virgil until he finally starts to respect him. Terry also reveals that Static Shock has become one of the greatest superheroes in the world. Zeta Project. Batman Beyond spawned a spin-off series called the Zeta Project. The Zeta Project was cancelled after only 2 seasons, and we were never able to find out how it ended. This happened because Robert Goodman, the series creator, had to give way for Bruce Timm to work on the Justice League animation. Bruce Wayne. At some point in the comics, Terry has the opportunity to talk to Dick Grayson, the former Nightwing, who reveals why Bruce distanced himself from everything and everyone. According to Dick, this happened after Alfred was kidnapped by the Joker. The villain shot several times in Batman's direction, but some shots ricocheted and hit Nightwing, almost killing him. One of these bullets hit Dick's eye, leaving him blind in the right eye. Epilogue. The original Batman Beyond animated series had a final episode prepared, but due to the 9/11 attacks, it was postponed and never aired, leaving the animation without a conclusion. So that fans could finally know what happened to Terry and Bruce, an episode called Epilogue was produced for Justice League Unlimited. Son of Bruce Wayne. In the episode Epilogue, older Amanda Waller reveals to Terry McGinnis that she created the Batman Beyond project to continue Bruce Wayne's work. The episode also more clearly shows the motivations and relationship of the two Batmen, something that hadn't been seen since the animated series. It is notable that Terry believes himself to be a clone of Bruce Wayne, but Amanda Waller reveals that Bruce is his biological father and that she used genetic manipulation. The anger Terry feels towards the old Batman disappears when Waller tells him how Bruce persuaded Ace not to destroy reality, revealing the true essence of Batman. After the conversation, Terry proposes to his girlfriend, something Bruce Wayne never did in his own life. Terry also starts treating Bruce as his father. Return. Recently, the animation Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2 was released. There's a video on this channel analyzing this animation. Click on the card that appears on your screen to check it out. In Crisis on Infinite Earths, Batman Terry McGinnis is present. Before the release, people created hype after the trailer was released, but when the movie came out, it was like a cold shower. Regardless of being an animation focused on the Crisis, Terry did not even have an initial introduction. The film starts, and he's already there with the Bat family. This causes more outrage from the public, especially now that we know Warner did not approve an animated Batman Beyond film with the same team behind Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. There's a video on this channel commenting more on this cancelled film. Click on the card that appears on your screen to check all the details. Although Dick Grayson is always the first choice when thinking about Bruce's successor as Batman, Terry is better in that role for me. I prefer to see Dick acting as Nightwing. Now I want to know your opinion. Do you like Batman Beyond? What's your favorite moment of the hero? Do you think he is the best substitute for Bruce Wayne as Batman? Write in the comments. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so that every day you receive content and updates about DC and Marvel. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.